What the fuck? Rotate device back. How? Hi, Darius. Okay. I think this is good. I need to adjust this. So bear with me, please. And I got my mic on. So tell me if the sound is good. Somebody. Well, the two people that's in here. Well, the three people that's in here. How's the sound? Oh my gosh, it was a struggle. I'm definitely gonna have to edit this live. But it was a damn struggle. And I forgot to. I want to start, but I need to know if the sound is good. Do I need to adjust? And I need to go ahead and, because I forgot to wind a bobbin. All right, can y'all hear me? Can somebody give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me? Need a thumbs up. Otherwise, I'm going to take this mic off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start in about 2 minutes. I hope y'all can hear me. All right, I'll do this in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to start. Hopefully y'all can hear me, but I'm going to have it draft the dress. This is not the way you're supposed to do it, but this is what I'm going to do for this live because I don't want it to take long. But I will show you all the right way to do it starting next week. I think I'm going to start. My lives are going to be on, well, Thursdays and Fridays for now on. Hi, can you hear me? Oh, okay, I can hear you. Okay, I can't hear you. I'm so goofy. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and make this dress because I don't want to be here all night. Okay, so I'm gonna draft it the old way I used to do it. This is the way you should not do it, but just to get an idea. And if you are using it like a commercial pattern, that's fine, or another pattern. I'll show you where to go from there. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Okay, thank you. I hope it's not a delay. Aaliyah. Hi, Aaliyah. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Let's go ahead and start. Can it? Is this position okay? Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and draft this dress. Okay. And I hope I can remember all my measurements. I should have had them written down, but I should know them by now, right? So I have the paper folded in half because I'm going to draft both the front and the back. And you should not do this. Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. So I have it folded. So I'm going to start on this fold line right here. I'm just going to square a line across. Let me move this out of the way. All right, I'm going to square a line across. And squaring a line across is just making sure the line is straight. That is like kind of like at an angle. So I'm just squaring a line across. That's my shoulder. I hope y'all can see this. And then I'm going to go down. I'm going to do my vertical measurements first. I just use this. This is my shoulder right here. I'm just going to use that as my starting point, okay? Because you got to start from somewhere. So I'm going to go down to my bust. My bust is 10 inches. It's really 10 and a half, but it's 10 on a good day with a bra. So I'm going to go down 10 inches from my shoulder. And then I'm going to go down 16 inches. Now I'm drafting the front first. 16. So now 16, right? So this is my shoulder to my bust, my apex, then my shoulder to my waist, and now I'm about to do shoulder to the hip. Actually, I'm going to do the waist to the hip, and that's 9. And then my skirt length, my desired skirt length is going to be 14. So from my waist, I'm going to measure down 14. Now these are 90% of my vertical measurements. So now I'm going to start on my horizontal. So first I'm going to just square line going across. Let me do it this way. Square line going across. Square line going across. Square line going across. Okay, so now I lied. Let me I got one more vertical measurement along this here, and that is going to be my neck depth. So I think I'm going to do a turtleneck. Like the standard neck depth is like 3 inches, but I want to do a turtleneck, so I'm just going to do 2, maybe 1.5. I should do 2, but let me do 1.5 because I could always cut away. You can't add 2, so I'm just going to go square line across. That's my neck depth, right? And let me go ahead and mark that, right? Let me mark my neck. And this is probably a bad way of... Can y'all see this, though? Maybe I should do it with a darker marker. I don't even know where they are, though. I'm gonna bring the camera down some more, I guess. So let's see how that works. I think that's better. I think that's better. Y'all can kind of see it better. Okay. Oh, excuse me. This might go in. I'm just burping. Okay, so my neck, my bust, my waist. I'm just gonna put a W. I'm gonna put H for my hip, and then I'm gonna put L for desired length. Okay. Maybe I should put the camera over that way. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now my neck width, the standard is 3 inches, and I'm gonna keep it at 3 inches. So I'm gonna measure over 3 inches from my shoulder, on my shoulder rather, on my shoulder right there, and put this here. So now I'm going to measure my shoulder width. And I'm going to do a more in-depth video. I just want to get my feet wet, get back into, doing lives. All right, so I marked from here, I marked my shoulder width, which is 14. But I'm only doing half, so I'm going to do 7. And then from this mark right here, I'm going to go down. My shoulder slope is only 3/4. Standard is about 1 3/8, but I have broad shoulders. So now from there, I'm going to take actually, let's scratch this part. So right from here, like half my shoulder, from my shoulder neck point to my to where my arm starts, I need to measure that, and that's 4.5. So let's just do it that way. So 4.5. I put my 4.5 mark right there, and then I kind of go up like this to my shoulder, and that's going to be my shoulder right there. And then I am going to just measure from, got some more verticals, but that's okay. So from the shoulder point, I'm going to measure down my armhole, and it's my armhole, my circumference is 16, but I'm doing half, so it's going to be 8. So right from the shoulder point, you're going to mark down. Well, I'm going to mark down 8. You're not going to mark down. You're just going to watch me. Right here, and just I'm going to draw a line up. And then I am going to just square a line across. Okay, like that. Okay. So now I think I'm ready to do my horizontal measurement. So I'm going to put down my bust here on my bust. I'm going to put 1/4 of my bust. What is it? Oh, it's okay. It's 8.5. 8.5. My waist is none of your business. None of your business. That's what it is. And I am doing, let me do this first. That's my waist, and then my hip. Let's do this first. And then 1/4, we're going to do 5. Okay, so I'm working with stretch fabric, so I'm going to go ahead and take away a 1/2 inch on everything because I want to work with 0 ease, okay? So I'm just going to go in a 1/2 inch there. All right, so what else? And I'm also going to mark my bust on my armhole line too, so let's do that. Just mark it up just like that. So now I can start making my curves and stuff. So my neck, I'm going to take my, let me move this over so y'all can see this. Yeah, I can tell I'm a little nervous, but I'm just going to push through. All right, so I did my neck. I'm going to move this over so y'all can see. Bad enough I got y'all looking upside down. Okay, there we go. My bad, y'all. Okay, so I am going to do half of my, what is this? Oh, okay. Half of my armhole here. I'll mark half of that. Place a mark right here. So I'm just going to keep on going unless somebody asks me a question. I'm not going to say anything else unless somebody asks me a question. So and don't laugh at me because y'all might see me with a whole bunch of rulers, honey. I use almost all my rulers. I'll be pulling out almost all of my rulers. Okay. Huh. Hey, Auntie. All right. It's my third ruler. Here's another ruler, honey. I've been using all mine, honey. Okay, so 17. I usually go with 17. Actually, no, I don't. I go with 20 because I have hip dip, so it's just kind of like a straight line going down towards my hip. But anywho, all right, let's make this curve just a little bit more. See what I want to use. And I'm going to smooth that out. I think of course, next time I go live, I'm probably going to have it like over my head so y'all can see it better. Okay. Do I have everything? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to do this is my front, and then the other side is going to be my back. So let's do my back. Let's do my back. So remember, I want a turtleneck, so I'm going to be, normally I'll do 1 inch, but I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 3/4. I don't want to be choking. So let's go ahead and do that. Make my curve for that. And then for my back armhole, it's almost going to be like a straight line. And I will go more in depth when I do the bodice, I promise. Okay, so now I can cut it Now I can cut out the back first. I'm gonna cut out the back first. Send in my measuring. No, I'm gonna show y'all how to. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm so serious. When I show y'all, y'all gonna be like, "Oh wow!" So I swear, if I had a production team, honey, I go live every day. I promise. But this whole setting up and stuff, oh my gosh. Why is this so long? Let me double check this. I feel like this is so long. Like my, let me see. Oh, it's way too long. I did something wrong. I don't know what I did. But it's way too long. My torso is not that long. So we'll fix it. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I can't look at anything right now. I don't know if somebody's sending me something. I can't do it. So I'm cutting out my back first. Cutting out my back first. I'm going to stick a pin in here because I don't want it to shift anywhere. I don't like this curve on my armhole, so my back armhole. So let me fix it. Fix it just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I fixed my armhole just a little bit. Something telling me I should have did it from overhead. But that's all right. This is like a test. So I did something wrong. So let me fix it. Let's fix it. But let me double check my armhole. I think I messed up the armhole, but let me double check. See if it's at 8. If it's at 8, then, well, it's at 8.5, which is fine. That's fine. But this, something's wrong right here. So I'm going to pin this here, keep it in place before I even cut the front from the back. Let me shorten this because I'm not this damn long. Oh, I'm cursing. Oops. 16. It's 16 though. Let me double check. Oh, that is right. I am long like that. Okay, whatever. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I got paper on the floor. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab my wax paper because I need to transfer. What do I need to transfer? I need to transfer my bust onto my back. My waist and my hip onto my back. Okay. Now, this really looks so long, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So now, take one of my rulers and just mark it with my marker. Okay, so this is my front, and you know what? That's okay. Let me just go ahead and cut this. Let me separate this. Here's another ruler. Did I do my oh, okay, I'll do it in a minute. But let me separate it before I cut away the neckline and the armhole for the front. But let me do this first. Let me cut this away. Okay. All right, so now I can cut away the front neckline. And then the front armhole. Okay. So now that's my front. Mark my back. All right, now for now I'm going to take away, I'm going to take away 1/4 of an inch from my front shoulder because your shoulder actually rolls forward. So, and I'll explain that more when I do the bodice, when I draft the bodice. I'm going to take that away, which means I might have to go down some more for my turtleneck because I don't want to be choking. But so, what is next? What is next? I'm nervous, y'all, but I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so this is fine. I'm gonna move my front out of the way. So for my back, I gotta do a couple of adjustments on my back. So my back length from the nape of my neck into my waist is an inch shorter than the front. So I have a sway back, so I have to adjust that right now before I move on. So I'm gonna go up an inch above my waist, and then I'm gonna go in an inch from my waist. Oh, let me use my marker, sorry. So I went from my center back, I went in an inch from my waist, and then up an inch from my waist. So now I have to reshape my center back because we are in some, like the waist and like the bust, we are narrower, so we have to make that adjustment. So I'm forgetting a step. So let me do this step first. So I'm going to cut my waist. I'm going to cut it to the side. I'm not going to cut to it. I'm not going to cut through it. So now I'm going to, I hope y'all can see this. Now I'm going to overlap it until it hits that inch up from my waist. And I'm going to take that on. Oh, shoot. I should have wrinkled my paper. I use paper on a roll, so it just curls and curls and curls. Let me take that. And then I'm going to take this. I promise y'all the next live I do is going to be from overhead because I'm not feeling this right here. So now I'm going to take my styling ruler and I'm going to reshape my back. But I really want to get this curve. So I'm going to do it with a pencil first. And I'm going to go in 5/8 of an inch. Well, I'm going to go in a 1/2 inch right here. From my, from the center back on the neck. Okay. I went in a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to take my hip curve ruler. And I'm going to create a new bag. Let me use my... I'm sorry, y'all. I do slam stuff down. I'm not upset or anything. I'm almost embarrassed, which y'all gonna see my shape because oh my gosh, my shape. Oh, I kind of wish I didn't start making patterns because now I see how I'm really shaped, honey. It's not cute. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to, oh, I know that paper sounds so bad. I need to check my shoulder and make sure it matches up. Since I did cut, I'm just going to put this right here. And I need to make sure it looks good. So let's do this. And let's adjust this. Let's adjust my... I'm just going to cut that part off. All right, so now I need to adjust the front. I'm going to go down a 1/2 inch on my neckline and reshape my front neckline. You hadn't noticed what? Yeah, I need a pouch because this is, I do like, let me get organized. But this is me. This is how I work with a whole bunch of stuff around. Okay. All right, so everything is done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Let me check my armholes. I think my armholes are fine, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's go ahead and cut stuff out. Let's just throw that to the side. So I am using some stretch fabric for the dress, and I am, that you are not feeling it. Oh, no, I mean, this is my passion, but I overthink things. I'm always striving to be perfect, but this is me. Imperfect. Imperfect, but doing it anyway. So, all right. So I'm using this stretch fabric I got from Hobby Lobby. It feels so good. It's almost like a brushed knit, and it's thick too. So I don't have to do a lining. So let's go ahead and cut this out. I'm sweating. Let me make sure I've got this the right side. Oh no, what's going on? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I can't find my, okay. All right, so this is the wrong side. This is the wrong side. So I'm gonna mark the wrong side with chalk. Just to make sure it's right. Oh, I need glasses on. I can't see. Here, I can barely read. I got to squint my eyes. But don't y'all agree I need to do overhead next time? I'm going to do overhead next time for the drafting for sure. But I know I was going to be sewing some too. So I was like, well, which angle would work better if I'm going to be sewing too? So. Oh, and then let me explain something here. So when I did my my dress length, wait, I need to come over here. When I did my dress length, I did my dress length from my waist to like my desired length, right? And then I pre-did this, so I calculated the circumference, and that's how I got the bottom of this, because I calculated the circumference and divided it by 4, because I'm only doing a quarter of it. So that's that. So this is my front. I'm gonna put my front on. I'm gonna put my front on the fold. Listen, I'm trying to, y'all see me trying to make sure I use just enough. And I'm gonna serge this, so I'm not using I'm not adding any seam allowance. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to be here all night. I gotta bring this down so I'll know where to stay. So I think that's good right there. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I need a production team. I need a production team. Okay. All right, so I am going to have seam allowance for the hem part since I'm attaching the skirt. So I am going to definitely do that. So make sure that you are make sure when you're doing your your dress, make sure your sides are facing each other, okay? I think I'm about to sew on this seam allowance. I mean this selvage. So let me go over just a little bit more. I have to keep in mind now that I got an arched back that I need more. All right, so let's cut. Oh, let me add some seam allowance though. I'm gonna add 5/8 seam allowance. Okay. Let's cut. Y'all, I do not, which is bad, I don't notch. I really don't. But I know I'm gonna have to because I'll have to show y'all. But if it's something for me, I'm not notching. Right. Here I go, hiding the dress again. I hope my sewing machine doesn't fall off. I thought about making it like a long sleeve turtleneck, but it's hot. So I don't know if I'm gonna reshape the armhole or add sleeves. I know I'm not doing it today though, but we'll see. I might have to add sleeves because I didn't add any seam allowance. Okay, so that is my front cutout. Set that to the side. Let's cut out my back. Oh my gosh. Let's try some other scissors. You're always supposed to cut from your right, but I can't get over there, so. And I don't want to move the fabric or the pattern. So these are, it's a lot of don't, it's a lot of do as I say, not as I do. Okay. a lot of do as I say, not as I do. All right, we are done with this fabric, so let's move it out the way. Okay, so we got our dress done. So now let's make the skirt. Move all of this out the way. Because I need the room, and I'm gonna adjust this here. I know, right? I'm good. It's I'm making it work. I think I need them. They need to be sharpened. Okay. I don't know why this mat keeps moving. Whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead. And I want to move this off here. Move this back right now. I'll just sit it on the floor for right now. Okay. What the heck did I do with my... Oh, it's right here. So now let's make the bubble hem. So let's make the bubble hem. Okay. I am going to draw a line here. And square line down just so I can have it even. Okay. So let's make the bubble hem, which is, and it's going to be a circle skirt. So my my circumference of where the bubble hem is going to start is 38. And I should have calculated this already. Um, okay, so 38, I'm calculating that right now. So you can also use the circle skirt formula. So 38, and then I gotta find the radius, and I just found the radius is 6.18. We're just gonna go with, we're gonna go 6.25. Okay, we're just gonna go with 6.25 for the radius. Now the length of the bubble hem, I want to try something different, so I'm gonna make it, I think I want to make it like 6 inches. Well, let's put the radius up here first. Let's do the radius and we go from there. So right from, how about I move this out the way, the calculator out the way. Okay, so what is that? Okay, so from this corner right here, did I pause? What's going on? Okay, here we go. from this corner right here, I want to mark my radius. So I'm gonna go 6 1/4. I'm just making a circle skirt. 6 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 1/4, 6 1/4. All right, 6 1/4. Just make my quarter of a circle skirt. Neat. All right, so I want my, I'm gonna bring my, what's the name in? Hold on, let's see if y'all can see this. Are y'all gonna be able to see this? Okay, so so this is how it's gonna look right here. So I want my length to be, I believe I want it to be 6 inches. So let's see. Okay. 6 inches. No, I think I want 10 inches because I want to try something different. I want to do some like tacks and stuff. So from my radius, I'm gonna mark down 10 inches. And I'm not gonna put in my seam allowance until I get ready to cut it out. I don't like to have seam allowance on my patterns, just in case I want to change up the design. So all right, last thing. Ooh, right there. All right, let's do that. This needs to be straight. And then start cutting. Yeah, I'm rushing because I don't want to be on here long. Okay. So this is the part, this is the outside. This is the part that's going to get folded up. Oh, let me show you this. I don't know if you can see this, but it's folded. It's folded up. So I fold up about 2 inches. So that's going to bring my bubble hem to 8 inches. So let me double check. Do I want it a little bit longer? Nope, that's perfect. Okay, so actually 6 inches. Let's see. 8 inches. And that's enough. Okay. So this is the outside of the bubble hem. So I want to double. I want to be able to gather the bubble hem. So I'm gonna cut out 2 of these like circle skirts. So it's gonna be full circle skirts, and then I'm gonna gather it down. Okay. So also I'm going to. This is gonna be the base too. The base I'm only gonna cut out 1 circle skirt. The outer layer is going to be 2 circle skirts. Okay, now I'm going to show you like I said, I'm going to go 2 inches up. Let me go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to go 2 inches up, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. So it's just going to be one pattern, and I'm just going to just cut one and then cut the other. All right, so this is going to be, I'm going to label this outer layer. Then this is going to be, so I'm going to say cut 2, cut 2, and then this is going to be the base. And I'm going to cut 1. So now I'm going to add my seam allowance. I'm going to use this as my seam allowance up here. So I'm actually going to do an inch seam allowance. And the reason why I do I'm going to do a 5/8 of an inch for my base. And I probably shouldn't even do this I'm not going to do this until I get ready to cut it out, because I want my seam allowance to be 5/8 of an inch, but for the outer layer, I have to gather that, and I put 2 rows of gathering stitches. So I don't start my gathering stitch close to the edge because it starts fraying. So I'm going to do an inch for my outer layer, the seam allowance for outer layer. So that's that. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out. It's already 6 o'clock. Let me move this out the way. It's just going to roll up. Anyway. So I'm sorry for all the noise, but I gotta crumble this just so I can cut this out. This is gonna keep on rolling up on me, so I'm not gonna put the seam allowance. Oh wait. I am gonna add. I gotta add seam allowance to the what's the name though. I'm gonna add 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. Because I need seam allowance to put them together. Duh. It's all right. I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to keep getting better at this. Okay. Because maybe y'all don't want to hear me talking. But I'll be talking to myself. All right, so let me write on here. This is my bubble hem. I'm just gonna put bubble hem, and I always write the date. What's today's date? 20th, 24. Okay, so now let's cut this. I hope I got enough, because I think I only got enough from the base. Ugh. Okay. I mean the outer layer. Ugh. Okay. I can move this out the way. I don't need that anymore. I need to make sure. What's that? Oh, I think I got enough. I think I got more than enough because my bubble. I feel like I want to go a little bit longer with the bubble thing. But then that's going to be more together. All right. I'm going to cut up because I think I got it. No, let me cut my outer layer first. I want this to be longer. Should I? It's pretty long. I think that's fine. Maybe. I don't know. All right, so that's how much I need. So let's cut that. Now I gotta do another one. See, if I go live, I'll be forced to finish a dress or a garment. Because y'all be like, where's the rest? V, you better stay on here and finish. Getting our hopes up. So now I am just doing another piece of fabric for the outer layer. This is gonna be so cute. Okay. Let's cut that. All right, so all right, so that is the outer layer, right? You know, I want to let me. Oh, I don't have enough. I was gonna say let me do one more. Let me do one more bubble hem, but I don't think I have enough. We'll see. Reach out. Oh, no, that's not enough at all. I got just enough. Okay. So now I'm about to cut my, the base. Cut the base. All right, let's lay that down. Lay that down. Lay this down. Okay. Where is my... Hopefully this will work right here. I'm going to use... Oh, wait. I got to make sure I got enough seam allowance, though. I'm actually going to do an inch seam allowance. Gosh, what's going on? Okay, there we go. You gotta make sure it's right, honey. Like when I tell you I purchased just enough fabric. All right, so let's mark this probably white. So let's see, or yellow. Let's try yellow. This needs to move out the way. should take it. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so before I lift this up, I have to mark my seam allowance. And I'm going to do, this is my base, so I'm going to do 5/8 of an inch for my base. All right, so that is my seam allowance for my the base. Now I can move this out the way, and I can put my seam allowance at the bottom. And I said I was going to do 1 inch. Should I do 1 inch? That's a lot. I think I'm going to do 5/8. No, I'm going to do 1 inch because I can see it. I can see it. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. Okay. I'm going to pin this down. So, pin this down. And then let's cut. Let's cut, cut. Okay. Scrap fabric. Let's cut this here. Scrap fabric. All right, so got that. Let's do our, well, my, I don't know why I keep saying our. It's my damn dress. I'm gonna rock it. Glad to be, oh, thank you. Oh. Am I interrupting your game though? Or you playing a game that you watch? Knowing you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's enough. I think so. I almost got scared. Like, did I cut enough? I did though. I'm tripping. Okay, this goes here. This goes here. I'm manifesting a production team. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay. Let's get get that going. Oh, wait, did I cut enough for the, I don't think I cut enough for the seam allowance. I'm gonna have to change the seam allowance. Either that, or I'm just gonna have to take an inch off. Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So my my bubble hem is just going to be 7 inches because I don't have enough. I didn't put enough seam allowance. Okay. Is this? See, this is not even is it an inch? Barely, honey, barely. All right, so I'm gonna have to do 5/8 of an inch. But I need this together. Let's see see how much that is. That is 5/8, child. So guess what? It's gonna be 5/8. I need glasses. I don't have any glasses on. It's hard to see. It is hot in here. Okay. Okay. I keep forgetting that I'm on live, so behaving. If I was a fly on the wall, I'd be here talking to myself, encouraging myself. At some point in time, I'm not going to be able to hold back. And this is why I like doing lives, because you get to see me. Oh my gosh. Eee. It's a little hard. Okay. Got that out the way. Alright, so let's do what I do up there. What did I do? I did 5/8. But I need to do an inch up here for the gathers. I need to do an inch for the gathers. I might have to still do an inch for the gathers down at the bottom of the hem, because I don't like when it frays. Okay. I'm surprised I'm not making a real mess because I'm alive, but I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot behind the scenes. Okay. Garbage. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and sew. I'm going to use a different bobbin for my gathering. So, because I didn't want a bobbin for this. Let's just do this pink, so because I can see the pink. Oh. do the blue. There should be enough blue. If it's not, we'll just change it to something else. But I'm gonna sew my, I'm only gonna use this for my gathers. I'm gonna use this for my, instead of using up my blackbird, honey. Let's just use this. Let's just use this. So I have my tension at a 5, and I'm gonna have my stitch length all the way up to a 5. Do my gathers. But actually, I need to sew. Damn it, B. I need to sew the seams down first. I need to sew the side. I need to attach the sides. I know what I could do. I'm just gonna serge it. I'm gonna serge the dress anyway, so. Oh my gosh. Just move out my way and foot. Jeez. Alright, so let's move this out the way. Let's go ahead and serge the sides. Let's attach the so the base is fine. The base, this is the base. Let me open it up. The base I don't need to do anything to, because it's already a circle skirt. That's my base. It's already a circle skirt, so I don't have to do anything to it. See? But my outer layer I need to cut down. I need to cut it open so I can attach both together. So this one. Here's the other one. All right, so I'm gonna put right sides together. Right sides facing. A couple of pins in here. All right. Oh, this is a lot of gathering. All right, so I attach that. Let me serge this. I'm just gonna serge it. Something like that. And make sure my it's in the right position. Just gonna serge this. Okay. Oh, I don't have this thing on here. All right, so let's move my serger out the way. Okay. Bring my sewing machine back. Okay. Let me press my seams open. So I think I'm gonna stop at, I don't want to stop, but we'll see. I want to stop at 7, but we'll see how much I get done. Okay, so I did an inch and then I did 5/8 down there. So let's do the outer gathering. So my seam allowance is 5/8, but it's my bubble hem is just gonna be a little bit shorter. And while I'm at it, I need to change this to 5/8. Cut down 5/8. Cut down 2 5/8. I'm just gonna take away 3/8 at the bottom. At the bottom. All right. It's down. Okay, be still. I just wanted to do that now to get that out of the way. Okay, so let's do this. So it's 5/8. So I'm gonna do a 1/2 inch from, no, I'm gonna do 3/8 of an inch from the edge. Nope. I'll do a 1/2 inch and then, nope, I'll do 3/8 of an inch from the edge. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm gonna do a 1/2 inch from the edge. It's just my bubble hem is just gonna be shorter. I don't like to do the gather right at the edge. So let's do this. Gather. Don't back stitch. Just. Oh shoot. I forgot. I turned my machine off, so it automatically resets. So let me fix my stitch length. Keep on going. And I'm starting at a seam. All right. Oh, I don't want it together. That's cute and all, but I don't want it together. So let's fix that. So I'm just gonna have to hold it so it doesn't gather. So I'm just gonna pull this, keep pulling this until the gathers are gone. Gotta make sure I run out of thread, honey. Oh my gosh, do I want to do another hem? I mean, gather, because this is bigger than the other dress. But I'm almost done. I just hope I don't run out of thread. That would be really bad. That would be sad. Okay. I need to leave a long tail because I need to get rid of this gather because I don't want it to gather. But you see, I don't know if you see this, but it's starting to fray because I'm, you know, pulling on it. And once I start pulling on it, it's going to fray more. I mean, I could serge it, but okay. Got the gathers out. Well, almost at the end. Okay. All right, so now let me find the beginning, and I'm going to do another gathering stitch. So I'm going to do, I did a 1/2 inch. I'm going to have to go to the edge because I didn't, well, y'all know. So I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch from this first one on the side where the raw edge is. So make sure they are lined up. And I'm using my the foot as a as a guide, as a 1/8 guide, 1/8 inch guide. I went inside my seam allowance. So my balloon skirt is just getting shorter and shorter. And of course, it keeps gathering and I'm not paying attention. Alrighty. I gotta leave a long tail because I gotta get these gathers out of here before I start gathering. Because it was not together. I'm supposed to make sure I straighten that. I like doing 2 rows of stitching because you get even gathers. You have more room to kind of pull or push or whatever. I want even gather, so I have to start out with it being flat. starting to fray. Okay. I'm still undecided about the sleeves, but I might have to do sleeves, but I'm not gonna do on my hair. I'll do them off camera. And of course I gotta do exaggerated sleeves. I don't like regular sleeves anymore. They have to have some volume. They have to have volume. Even though I have broad shoulders and I don't need shoulder pads, I like the look. I still like the look. Why is it getting stuck right here? I'm about to say bump that and start gathering because this is annoying. So just make sure when you're gathering you are making sure it stays flat. So basically this live is showing you what not to do. I know when people watch the post live, they're gonna be in the comments talking about something. Oh my gosh, 2 hours? 2 hours? I remember I did a live on my old YouTube channel on some shoulder pads, some exaggerated shoulder pads. And it was like, oh my gosh, 45 minutes for some shoulder pads? Like, sir, I was showing people how to do it. What are you talking about? It's not a pre-recorded video.